Welcome back, folks. In this tutorial, we're going to create some brush stroke letters. So I'm going to start off by placing a brush stroke on my workspace. This is what it looks like right here. And I'm also going to go to text and I'm going to place a letter on my workspace. So just for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to place a capital A on my workspace. And I'm just going to make it a little bit larger just so that I can kind of get the sizing for one of the sides of letters. So I'm going to duplicate this and I'm going to change the color of the letter to pink for now. And I'm going to place this right on top. Maybe I will flip that to the other side like that. And let's see if we can duplicate it one more time. And I'll leave it like that. And I'm also going to duplicate this. And in here, I'm going to place a lowercase o. And I'll leave that right there. And I'm going to grab my brush strokes and I'm going to move them over here. Now, I'm going to delete that and I'm going to place a rectangle behind both of these shapes. So I'll press R to place a rectangle on my workspace and I'm going to place it right on top. I'm going to duplicate that and I'll put that right here. I'm going to send those two behind the brush stroke and behind the letter. And I'm going to change the brush stroke to white. And I'm also going to change that letter O to white as well. Now we'll take the rectangle and we're going to change it to black because we're going to create an overlay. So let me try that again. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this page. And on this page, I'm just going to get rid of the O. And on this page, I'm going to get rid of the brush stroke. And what we're going to do now is we're going to download this. And I'll press download. And I'm going to bring them back into my Canva. I will just drag them right in. And I'm going to remove the background on both of them. I'll make a duplicate of this. I'll get rid of the O on this slide and I'll get rid of the brush stroke on that side. And I'm just going to make this a little bit larger. And what we're going to do now is we're going to grab another shape. So I'll press R and I'm going to put that right behind that shape. We're going to create a gradient. So I'll just come here and I'll create that gradient. I'm going to customize that gradient. So here's the gradient option here. And I want it to go down. So I'm just going to move this yellow on this side over here. And maybe I'll create some more yellow like that. And I'll leave that like that. And I'm going to take that rectangle and I'm going to push it in behind that overlay. And now I'll just crop it to fit nicely inside of that shape. Now I want more of the orange to appear. So I'm going to go back into my color chooser. And we're going to add another orange. And I think that is fine. I'm going to leave it like that. Now we can see more of the orange. All right. We're now going to take that orange rectangle. So I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to bring it down here to the O. And I'll paste it. And I'll just try and fit it right inside the O like that. And I'm going to push it behind the O. Now I want to add some of that brush stroke effect. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to copy the overlay and I'm going to bring it down here. And I'm going to take a copy of it. I'm going to take the first one and I'm just going to crop it like that. I'm going to rotate it and I'm going to place it right on top. And I'm going to take this one and I'm going to crop it, but on the other end. And I'm going to rotate it and bring it over here. I'm going to grab both of them and I'm just going to make them larger. And I don't need this to be as long or tall as that. I'll also grab this one and I'll make that a little bit larger. And before we download, we're going to change that black overlay to white. So we're going to go into edit. We're going to go into duotone. We're going to choose custom and we're going to change both the highlights and the shadows to white. And we're going to do the same thing to this one as well. We're going to go into edit, duotone, and custom, and we're going to change both the highlights and the shadows to white. Now we've got those other two overlays, so I have to do the same thing to them. Now, if you need to make any adjustments, now is the time to do that. If you want to add any more streaks, now is the time to do that as well. And I actually am going to add some more of a grunge effect. So I'm going to grab this line and I'm going to make it white. And I'll make that a little bit smaller. I'll grab the duplicate and put that there, and I'll just leave that like that for now. And I'm going to download those two again. So I'll go to share, I'm going to download, and I only want to download pages 3 and 4. So I'll click download. I'll add another page and I'm going to bring those back into my workspace. Here they are. And now we're going to remove the background. So I'll grab the first one. I'm going to remove the background on that first one. I'll just put it aside here. And I will make it a little bit smaller. I'm going to grab this one. I'm also going to remove the background. And I'll just make that a little bit smaller, like that. And now we're going to create a word. So we're going to create the word love. So I'll just make that a little bit taller, like that. I'll grab a duplicate and I'm going to rotate it like that. Rotate a little bit more. And I've got my O here. So, and that could be an O or a P or, whatever. I'll grab this. I'll bring it over here. And I'm going to rotate that like that. I'll make another copy. I'll put that here for the V. Let me grab all this and I'm going to move it over a little bit. And now we're going to create the E. So I'll take a duplicate. I'll put that here. And I'll take a copy of this. And I'll put it like that. And you know what? Actually, I'm going to flip this the other way. And I'll put this one here to make the E. Actually, I think I'm just going to there we go. I'll take a duplicate and I'll put this one down here. take another copy and I'll put one in the middle. And I'll just make that a little bit smaller, like that. All right, are you ready for the finale? We're going to take this one more step. And for simplicity's sake, I'm going to download this and then re-upload it back into Canva, just so that the whole thing is one item. Right now, we've got 1, 2, 3, all these different elements, and I want it grouped as one. So I'm going to download this as a PNG. I'm going to leave it as transparent, and I only want page 5. So I'm going to download that. I'm going to create a new page, and I'm going to bring that downloaded design right into my workspace like this. Now remember, this is a transparent image. Now it is all one piece. It's not separate elements. And we're going to go into edit, and we'll go into shadows, and we're going to apply an outline. We'll apply a black outline, and I'm going to make that real thick, like that. So, what do you think? Did you like this tutorial? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comments. If you learned anything, press that like button, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on. If there's anything else that you want to see, drop that in the comments. Anyhow, for now, I'm going to say bye-bye. Until next time.